And hey, what's up, Kelvin?
What's up, my brother?
What's up, baby? Hey,
glad you're here, man.
Thank you for hosting us over here today. We're looking forward to walking through and showing everybody what the Leaf Life Lounge is all about. Can we go in and check it out?
Come on, brother.
All right, let's check it out.
Welcome to Leaf Life,
I
man.
appreciate it. All right.
Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Man, they told me it was nice.
Yeah, you know, it's a little sexy.
Nice.
It's a little sexy.
It's kind of sexy. I ain't gonna lie.
man.
It's kind of sexy. What's up going on? What's happening on the wall right here?
That's our mirror, man. We like to try to give you that Cuban essence. Cuban essence. One of our owners, Cubans, as y'all know.
Angie, I met her.
There you go. So we just try to bring that into the lounge, man.
All right. And you got a lot of seating for the people here, I see.
Definitely got seating, man. We got ample walkway. You can enjoy yourself, party, have a good time, man.
All right. You got the televisions on the wall. You get a lot of sporting events. People come hanging out, watch the TV.
Every sport event. One thing that we pride ourselves on, I'm born and raised in Atlanta.
Okay.
So you know the Falcons games, the Hawks games, the Braves games. We're going to try to show them. So, and we also got premium music.
I hear.
There we
Bruno
go.
Mars. Let's keep
There
rolling.
we go.
Somebody's sipping on Basil Hayden. It might be me. I don't know.
I don't know
who's sipping,
yeah.
but somebody's sipping on Basil Hayden. We got, hey, Angie.
There she go.
There she go. That's Angie. One of the owners here. Got some fellas hanging out in the lounge. What's up, fellas? Hey,
good guys, man. Good guys.
Good guys. And the Leaf Life Lounge, man, it's nice and cold. It's almost like a man cave. Just kind of come hang out a place away from home, right? Home away from home, right?
That's exactly what it is,
Okay.
man. We want you to get away from all your pressures. Positive vibes only. Just come in here and kick it with us, man.
Okay, everyone out there in Stickman land, this is the Stickman blog coming to you from Ellenwood, Georgia at the Leaf Life Lounge. I am here today with the owners, and we're gonna have a nice little puff sip chat session. You know how we do it on the Stickman. So to my right here, all right, I have a gentleman who goes by the name of Kelvin, or DJ Kels. I don't know how you want to say it.
However, man.
How you want to say it? We have Angie, all right. We have Johnny, and we have Calvin, all right. Together they make up a fantastic team. I had the pleasure and honor of coming here back in January, I think, when you and I first hooked up, and then I was able to come out to the grand opening event. You guys killed it, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Kels was on the microphone. Everybody was mingling. Everybody was running around trying to, greet their guests and hang out. I just kind of try to stay out of the way and have a good time. I got my puff sip chat on as well. So anyway, I came back today to do an official session with these guys, and here we are. All right. So I'm just going to jump right into it, if that's okay.
Okay.
The Leaf Life. What's the Leaf Life all about? Who wants to jump in there? Tell me let's just start by telling everybody what the Leaf Life is all about.
Okay, well, before we go there, I do want to give honorable mention. We do have another partner.
Oh, please do. Please
Barry,
do.
who couldn't make it here with us today. But
Thank you.
we're definitely all the teams.
Barry, where are you at?
Don't want to leave any of the soldiers out. And when
right.
you say, where does the Leaf Life come from? It came from having fun, kind of what we do on a regular basis. At that point in time, was kind of dealing with different companies, and we all did kind of the same thing. We smoke, we drink, we laugh, we have a good time. I think then we used to say what smoke, sip, savor. I think is what we used to say back then. But what we started noticing is that in Atlanta, we noticed it was real cliquish. You know, you would have, okay, I'm a part of this cigar group. I'm a part of this cigar group. And it was like trying to find something that could be more inclusive. So not put a neighborhood on it, not put a city on it, not put a name on it, just find something we all about, which is the Leaf Life. So that's where it came from, something that anybody, no matter what group you're part of, you all are part of the Leaf Life.
And the Leaf Life came before the lounge, right?
Yes.
That's well before the lounge.
Years before.
How long did Leaf Life, how long ago was this all, did it all come together?
3-4 years.
3-4 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are
Been grinding.
experienced.
Yeah.
This was not an overnight success.
No, not at all. Nowhere near
Hardly.
it. So we started from there, and the thought kind of came, and we were doing other apparel and other merchandise. It was kind of hit and miss. We just kind of throwing things on the board, and when we came with the design for Leaf Life, it's like people gravitated towards, like, oh man, it's clean. I like it. I could wear it, and no one's gonna be offended when I go to my lounge. It doesn't say that I'm not a part of this. It was just something everybody could get behind. So it started with just doing T-shirts, and from there it was like, okay, let's try handed events. But by then, we had got in good with Kels, which if you're in the city and you try and do events, especially in this industry, you kind of got to go through him. Most events pass through his hand at some point in time. Whether he take them or not, they pass through that. So it just kind of made sense, you know, as we was going through this new structure. Me and Angie left from the relationship we were in before that business. Like, okay, we're just gonna do this strictly just Leaf Life, because Leaf Life was just a product in the catalog. It wasn't like the company. It's like, nah, we think this has a little bit more behind it, a little more meaning. Let's go out. And then from there, CJ was killing it on the road. You know, he was more like the road warrior. This city, that city, really pushing stick talk as he, you know, transferred, like taking on more of the stick talk in. It was like, you know, we can all kind of do this together, and with Bear just being like a serial smoker.
Now, stick talk. Tell us, explain that too. I mean, you mentioned that, you dropped that in there real quick.
Threw it in there.
Well, that's the point. You gotta sprinkle it.
Yeah,
You gotta season the story.
Don't just gloss over that now.
So
Let's talk
like,
about the stick talk.
I mean, stick talk. I mean, that was it. It wasn't just a blog. It wasn't just Facebook. It's the conversation.
Okay.
So if you was going
like,
to
it's the chat,
it's
in
the
our
chat.
Puff Sip chat.
If you was going to an event, you was gonna see stick talk within the crowd.
Okay.
Like, people gravitated towards it. The age demographic was slightly different from some of the other cigar groups, because you could touch on to some of the younger crowd, but not the immature crowd.
Okay.
So as far as we were hitting a lot of 48s, 52s, 60s.
Nice.
You know, when you go to a stick talk, you can grab some real mature 28s, 32s, 35s. So it's like, if we can find a way to merge these worlds together, we can kind of service a larger part of the demographic and service them in the right way. And that's just kind of what we set out to do, and everything from there was just hustle and sweat, and now we're here.
Because one thing I tell people all the time, the cigar lifestyle, it's a lifestyle. So I love the name Leaf Life, because it really describes what it's about. Coming together, I've met so many fantastic people, including yourselves, through a cigar and a little bit of whiskey, of course, which doesn't hurt anybody.
Never hurt.
Never hurt anybody. So, okay, you got the Leaf Life, and now we got the Leaf Life Lounge. And we have a team that runs a line. How'd you guys come together as a team? And who came up with, say, let's do a cigar bar ourselves? Oh, okay.
Let me give you a little brief story of how we came
here we
together.
go.
Okay,
Here we go.
This ought to be interesting.
Let me get my torch and just get
there
this.
you go.
This
Yeah,
ought to be interesting.
make sure you lit and make sure you're right. All right.
All right. Okay.
We were visiting a local lounge that all of us really enjoyed. Okay, and it was this little lady that used to sit at this back table, and she would
She's
look
laughing
at.
already. Look at
Oh
this.
yeah. I won't use any names. I won't use
Okay.
any
No
names.
names. Okay. All right.
But I would come in this lounge, and I was brand new to cigars, and I started, learning the people, learning the culture. And it was always this little lady in the back, and every time I would walk in, she would look at me mean. And I'm like, what is wrong with this lady? Like, I could not understand what was going on, right? So one day I made up my mind.
Don't sign on.
No, it was like a bad day for like 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He is accurate as hell.
Yeah, for like 6 months.
Okay. All right.
So one day I decided, I don't care how she looks at me, I'm gonna go up to her, I'm gonna grab her, and I'm gonna kiss her on the cheek with the most wettest, disgusting kiss that you can ever do. So I walked up to this mean-looking woman, grabbed her, full bear hug, and just all over the place, right? I let her go. She looked
That could have
at
went
me.
really bad.
It could have, but you
could've
gotta
went
take
really
risks. You gotta take risks. You gotta take risks. So she looked at me with such a frown and could not do anything but bust out laughing. That's how our relationship started.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Now this guy.
I hated him.
Oh shoot.
I did.
Did you really?
I did.
We don't have to talk about the hate part. But this guy, it was the total opposite.
Not for me. But go ahead.
Oh.
I'll let you tell
Did
me.
you
Okay.
hate him too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my goodness.
From the first day I met him, I couldn't stand him.
Oh wow.
Should we go into that story? Should we just drop a bunch of like exclusive info here?
Yeah, we all the
Hey, I'm gonna
exclusive.
sit back and let y'all go.
So I hope y'all ready for this one, right?
Okay,
So
all right.
I used to go into the lounge. I didn't really know a lot of people because I was still new to like the cigar lounge culture. I had got into smoking, but it's more like at the house, on vacation. My brother in the military, he got me into it. So I'm in this lounge, and I do a lot of branding and website design. So headphones on, laptop, not bothering anybody. So I walked in, and I just happened to see something that I had to take my headphones off for. Angie had a cigar the size of my leg, right? And it was in her mouth, and
That
she
is
was
so
using
exaggerated.
no hands, right? Yes. As a matter of fact,
this
I
is
went in and
bad.
put it on Google. So if you search long enough, it's still on Google, that image, right?
I shall go search.
So people didn't believe it. Like, you're not gonna smoke that. And Angie, being Angie, and the fiery Cuban she was, she said, I'm not gonna smoke it. So she locks it in place,
Okay.
puts her hands behind her back. No, that's just a season. She didn't do that part. So she lit it up and started smoking it.
Okay.
And me, not even knowing, I get my phone out because like I said, I do a little video and stuff. I start like slow motioning the inhale from her cheeks and her mouth on the cigar. And then I start cropping.
Without telling me.
And I start cropping the video out and sharing it to a few of the people I knew that were in the lounge. So everybody's looking, like, what is this? I'm like, we back here. So now people are standing around her, like, watching from all angles, like, not one ash is gonna drop, the cigar not shaking, like, you really have suction. Like, it's sitting there, like, not moving at all. I didn't say suction. I'm talking about, I paused myself. I abbreviated it.
See?
Yeah. And I mean, from there, it's been, we've had a lot of rides since then.
But
that's
it's been all
literally
love since then.
how we met, the very first
the fact
day.
that you ended up opening a lounge together though is amazing, right? That's
it was
what we're
more.
getting.
It was almost as amazing as her with that cigar.
I still have to say
Extraordinary.
Can we move on?
It was like 140 gauge.
If I find
It was
that,
100
would you be
gauge.
okay if I posted that on my website?
Oh my
What
God.
on the website?
That cigar, because that looks like
There
amazing.
is a picture out there somewhere.
We'll get it to you. Please
You'll get
post
it? Okay, all right.
Please
Sorry,
post it.
all right.
So-
And, so that's okay. Now let's go back to the lounge.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get to the lounge though?
Eventually, after our relationship formed, because for whatever reason we were filling each other out for some months or so, we
He's
came
an arrogant
up with
Atlanta
this-
person.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
We came up with this idea called Up and Smoke Atlanta.
Okay.
Okay. Up and Smoke Atlanta was a festival here in town where we can celebrate the cigar lounges in Atlanta in an inclusionary vision where we can all be together. We started rolling. I was sitting here one day having a smoke with Johnny, and we started talking, and we collaborated on it, and it became a very good success. At that point, with the working relationship we had, Leaf Life came to me, and they gave me an option.
She's not gonna say who our partner was in Up and Smoke. That's a pretty big partner to have. What's that company called? Harley Davidson.
Yes, I
Yeah.
forgot to say that. I forgot to say that.
That's
Yeah,
huge.
my bad.
Harley Davidson was a partner?
Yeah.
Okay. All
That's
right.
where it's been for the last 2 years.
That's
at
excellent.
Harley Davidson.
That's
So
excellent.
we
Well,
had a-
is that? I mean, just a little quick preview. Is
Okay.
it going to be with Harley Davidson again in the future?
we may do some. We may do something a little special this year.
Okay. all
May do
right.
something a little special.
Okay. Look out for that. Up in Smoke Atlanta.
There you go.
Look out for that. That's going to be on a podcast in the future.
There
We're
it
going
is.
to cover
There
that
it
on the
is.
podcast, so we're going to save that one. All
There
right.
it is.
I'm going to move around a little bit.
Yeah.
So, as a team, you came together as a lounge. Everyone has different roles.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to start with you, Calvin. We'll get Calvin into this now. What's your role here? Tell everybody what's your role here at the Leaf Life Lounge.
So my role is the merchandising and branding of Leaf Life and the other brands under the Leaf Life umbrella. So we have, Smoking Lashes, Stick Talk, Torch Cigars, Cigar Veteran, and those are 4, right? We're missing out? No. So I make sure I build those brands and their merchandise as well. They didn't say anything about how I got into this, so I was doing Stick Talk.
You just showed up one day.
You know what?
I'm just making
Once Kelvin and Johnny came together with Up and Smokes,
Okay.
he was putting a lot of time in Up and Smokes, and Stick Talk, he couldn't put enough time into it. And so I asked him, I said, do you mind if I have Stick Talk? Because I know you're juggling with 2. And he told me, go ahead. And so I had all these bright ideas of what I wanted to do, and a lot of folks were like, I don't know if you should do that, and then I did it anyway, and it just took off. And Johnny and Angie saw something special in me that they didn't come and talk to me or anything.
For the barbecue.
I literally came to my brother's house on some barbecue, just wanted to eat, and the opportunity was presented to me, and I accepted it. So
That's awesome.
ever since then, we've been rocking, and
You became part of the team.
and I've been part of the team.
All right.
So that's my role with Leaf Life.
You got some cool gear, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he's
man.
also the
You got
model
some cool
for
gear.
all of our joggers.
I love it. I love it. He's a cool gear.
So if you go on the
Somebody's got to be the
website
model.
and you want to get your joggers, the size is under CJ. So we have CJ, small, medium, large, extra large. So if you want the fit like what you got to get the CJ
Yeah.
size joggers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. CJ size. Everybody remember that.
Remember
the
that.
Leaf Life
Oh, man,
website.
that's good.
And Johnny, what's your role? And tell,
Oh,
you talked about being a creative person behind it.
Very
I
creative.
work for them. I I don't know. I don't really have a real
Really?
role. Yeah, I'm just here,
Lies.
brother.
Yeah, that's
I'm
you.
just
That's it.
enjoying the ride.
Lies.
I wake up in the morning.
Not
I
true.
make sure I respond to Angie's text messages in a reasonable
Now
time.
I'm gonna call a little bit of BS on that.
Call a lot of it.
Because before you showed up, they were telling me that you were kind of like the mastermind behind a lot of what we see.
Absolutely.
Here.
It was an idea that started with me, but I don't really care about that because it wouldn't have went anywhere without them.
But
You
you
know,
still,
It takes
you
a
still
team.
take
Yeah.
care
You
still
of
had
the
the vision,
creative
brother.
side.
yeah, still creative. It's
With
still
the
a vision there.
website and the flyers and the brands and coming up with all the logos and stuff. So,
Yeah, if Kels weren't playing at the parties, nobody would come.
Yeah.
You know, so that's
He's
why
he's so humble.
That's why it's
He's
like
He's
so
not. That's the sad part. He's not. This is strictly for the
This is an
camera.
act. This is an
This
act.
is strictly for the camera.
just the glue to keep it together. So I kind of work hand in hand with a little bit of all of the departments. But I mean, I really trust the team we have here, and I leave a lot on them. You know, it's a lot of times when CJ called me, I know he'd be like, he better answer this phone. And, you know,
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
Just, I'm not. After 6 o'clock, I'm in the house, phone off, I'm hid in the garage because I know he can do it.
Okay.
You know, when it comes to events, Kels may throw something by me, but I know if he talks to the people and then he talks to me about it, it's nothing for me to say, but okay.
That's true.
Because he's not going to agree to anything that's going to be detrimental to the brand.
All right.
If I want to buy something or order something and Angie kind of give me that look,
Uh-huh.
I know to let it go because obviously the funds don't add up to what I'm trying to spend. So I just, you know, when it comes to that stuff, I just fall back.
And see, that's a great
I just fall
segue
back.
Yes,
into Angie.
absolutely.
So Angie,
Perfect.
I hear through the grapevine that nothing happens without your stamp of approval around here. Tell us what you do here.
I'm just here.
Oh, see,
She runs it like the old days.
I'm
in
not gonna
Cuba.
let you off the hook that easy. I hear when it comes to dollar signs.
I'm the CFO
Okay, there you go. The CFO of the Leaf Life.
of Leaf Life,
Uh-huh.
and I just try to make the best decisions monetarily to keep us afloat and to keep us growing, building. So I'm not very popular.
Yes, you are. I feel the love in this room.
Oh,
The
okay.
guys, you
It's
know.
for the camera.
Yeah, well, yeah, she said love and popularity are two different things. They love me, don't always like me.
They don't. They don't like me a lot of the time because I say no a lot.
Okay.
But
Before the sentence finishes.
yeah,
Yeah.
But you know what? You have me having a corporate America background. You have the most, I guess, critical role in this team. In my opinion, I'm just gonna go throw you the love. It
Which
doesn't happen without you.
we, 100% have all the respect, and we feel confident that she's gonna make the right decisions to make sure that the type of cigars that we need or whatever, anything that we need, she's gonna make sure that yes, we need it, no, we need it, or we have wiggle room to do things or not, and we trust her in that
Yeah.
big time.
Wise business decisions are going to be made through this woman right here.
absolutely.
All right, I love that.
I like hiding behind the DJ booth when it's packed in here because they be working their tails off to make sure everybody is serviced and taken care of correctly, man. And I just keep them moving, so that's my role. That's my role.
And I saw this man live and in person doing this thing at the grand opening night. You were having a ball. Everybody was having a ball. You were working the microphone, keeping the crowd entertained, man. It was a beautiful thing.
Appreciate it.
There's
Appreciate it.
one thing that he also likes to do while we're working so hard.
Take pictures of yourself?
Take pictures of himself is one, but number two, he's a very observant guy.
Okay.
So we're moving, and there's a lot of things that we may not see. And so while he's DJing, he can observe everything that's going on to make sure that things are going the way how they should. So
Okay.
Like he's big on like, is that chair enough inches away from this
yeah, he's anal about that.
chair? Is that
definitely
TV
anal about
at the same height of the Falcon's hat? Because
wow.
that's
Yeah.
where the TV should be pointed.
See,
So-
right now this is wrong
Yeah.
because it needs to.
Got
So secretly was irritating me, but we
Sure.
was
See?
recording.
How should I
See?
move my lighter? Should
Oh,
I,
come
should I
on,
do it
man.
like this?
Yeah.
Come
Which
on.
way?
If you're gonna do it, just get a little closer.
Oh, okay, okay, see, all right, all
So to
right.
give you an idea how our conversations go when we all together to have a conversation, I'll have a bright idea. I say they're all bright. They don't mean they're all affordable. I think it's a bright idea, right? Immediately Angie will say, how do we make money, or how much is that going to cost?
Okay.
Can I take care of it after the 10th, right?
All right.
And then from there, Kels is going to just be silent for like next 30 minutes because he's figuring out how to break it down and make it move. CJ's going to yell out, well, can we make it leopard print?
Oh my God.
And then Barry's gonna come in with like those southern one-liners, like where you know leopards are the best thing next to lions. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna try to figure out, well, how do we make it make sense to everybody?
Yep.
And then it'll end up going.
And so Barry's not here today.
He's not here today.
So what does he do? Though?
He's the president.
He's the president.
And
Okay.
he's definitely a critical thinker, but he's one of those people. Like, have you ever met somebody that's like super southern, but like intellectual still?
Okay.
So you really have to listen to what they're saying, because it may sound like collard greens and cornbread, but then if you listen to what he's saying, he actually brought up some stuff that everybody else maybe didn't want to bring up at that moment.
For our northern folks out there that may be watching,
Yeah.
all Southerners are not slow. Just because we
Not
talk
at all.
a little slow
Not
sometimes,
at all.
we're not slow.
Not
I just
at
want
all.
to set that for the record.
And that's
Okay,
how
go ahead.
conversations go. And then
Okay.
they'll come back, honestly, most of them come back to Kels and Angie, because it come down to how does it operate, and how much do we make. And I kind of step away from that. I'm like the shadow master. Even this, I almost didn't show up.
Okay.
So I was like, they filming it, and then they gonna promote it and put it out on film?
Yeah.
I don't know.
By the time they know who the CEO is.
I don't need that. I don't have a position. Stop that.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a partner.
You're a CEO.
I work with these people.
You're the CEO. of
And you're here today.
I'm
And
here
we
today.
appreciate it.
But
He's
yeah,
a
so
founder.
I count. Wow,
Thank you.
that stuff is not necessary.
founder.
So yeah, that's how
But
conversations
if
go.
we're
But it
being
works.
honest.
It
Okay.
works. No, if we're being honest, like I
You
got
are
a
the
haircut
founder.
today just for this.
Okay.
That's the most honest.
And you
part.
know,
You're the
you got a
founder.
fresh lineup, I can tell.
just
I
for
can
today.
see it, fresh lineup.
I haven't been to a barbershop in like 8 months.
Okay.
But when I pulled up and I asked kids, he's like, they got big cameras. I was like, I gotta go to the barbershop.
so you had to be here.
I
then.
How
gotta
was
go to
the
barbershop.
delay?
Well, the stick
Yeah.
man, that's how we do it.
I gotta
man.
get it.
When you come
Big
to a
cameras.
stick
I thought
man
we was
shoot,
doing like
we're gonna do it
cell
real. So the lounge is open. You got the team together. So why the Leaf Life Lounge? At my last count, man, we're approaching close to 100 cigar bars in Metro Atlanta alone. The cigar bar or cigar lounge phenomenon is really taking place at the ground level all over the country. And everyone kind of brings their own little twist to it, own little flavor to it. What do you think makes the Leaf Life Lounge special? What kind of?
I want to answer that from two places.
All
The
right.
why, I'm gonna say why from a company. Why it was important for their company to get a lounge was because we've worked with so many other lounges, and just being straight is always some bullshit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We want to do an event, they want to take all the money. We want to promote it, they want to block the promotion. We make a deal, they renege on the deal. We in front of 1,000% of us on the front end. They give 10% on their end. And it's like, we're doing good business. We're building good brands. We got an amazing following. Like when we show up and do an
Yes, you
event,
do.
it's known that it's our event.
I've seen that.
Like,
That's right.
You better have your capacity and stuff in order to have some friends in the county if we do an event. But it's like we're doing all this and we building all these other castles up, and there's no appreciation, no respect for us on our end. And it's like we just start getting frustrated with that. Like we're working way too hard for you to still treat us like we're nothing out here when we know we're something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they can do that because the keys that in their pocket open their door. We gotta get our own door and our own keys. So for us, that was the most important thing.
Okay.
Like we had to build our own stage so we can do everything that we want to do on our own terms. And that's not from an arrogant standpoint. It's like we like to entertain, we like to have a good time, we like to smoke cigars, but we also like to handle good business. And anybody's in business, you know, if it's not your business, there's only so much, you know, influence you have over that situation.
That's
so
true.
from a business end, it had to be a lounge. There was no other option. We had maxed out the t-shirt game. We had maxed out the mobile. We'll pull up on you at the mall and drop off your package. That was done. Now, as far as from the city, I think we're important because what we bring is, I think, truly that inclusiveness. Like at any point in time, you can be here and you'll see us plus 2 to 3 other owners from other lounges. Why do they come here? Because they know it's a safe zone. They know when you walk in, like I say on the door, positive vibes only. We're not here to gossip. We're not here for the negativity. We're not here to put anybody down. When we show up, like Kels said, everybody lounge through the whole city.
When
buying
I like
cigars
this
and
up,
smoking.
I want my problems to go away.
And
when you come to a cigar lounge, I want to relax. It's about relaxation and good conversation. And what I'm sipping on too.
There.
You can leave that out.
Yeah.
But it's about good conversation, and I love the fact that other cigar bar owners come here to relax as well. And Kelvin and I talked about that when we first met, about how it really should just, this lifestyle, it should be love. It's not necessarily about competition, because everyone kind of has their own lane, their own pocket. And the lounge it's about cooperation, right? And collaboration, in my opinion. And you know, I want to steal the thunder of the Up and Smoke event, but
No,
that's going to be a bigger part of what you do there, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Very
huge.
much
Everyone
so.
coming together from different parts of the city. And Metro Atlanta, for those who don't know, is quickly becoming, or has become, sort of ground zero for
Yeah.
the cigar bar movement, if you will. The
Especially
lounge
for
movement.
us.
Yeah. Especially,
For us.
Especially for us.
Us.
Yes.
That's
in our
important for me,
community,
us.
in the African American community,
Thank you.
it is ground zero for the cigar bar movement. Yes, I agree with that 100%. All right. So, hey, this has been awesome. And thank you guys for teaching me, our audience out there, about the Leaf Life movement, the Leaf Life Lounge. Okay, I'm here with Calvin, Johnny, Angie, Kelvin. Look out for this on YouTube. Look out for this on Instagram TV. Look out for this on Facebook, on Twitter. It'll be out there, coming to you soon. If you're watching me, it's already there. All right.
There we go.
The Stickman blog, Reggie, aka Stickman #1. I'm out. Peace. Thank you.
Peace.
All right, y'all.